Hey, welcome back here. So today's tutorial, today's tutorial is gonna be about storage and about your LUNs, wherever your target is connected. And so in this case, I'm gonna simulate, I'm gonna replicate what happened to me and how I fixed it. So I'm gonna open up iSCSI because I'm using iSCSI to initiate my LUN and my storage LUN, right? So in this point, you guys should, this is for whoever uses iSCSI Initiator on the server to connect your LUN and your storage, right? Connect your storage target so you can have some data, some storage on your server. In the case that I was experiencing is after a reboot, my discovery and my targets will be inactive. So after a reboot of anything, it'll get inactive, and I lose my LUN, I lose my storage device. In this case, I have a failover cluster, SAN. So I need to fix this. So let's get going. This is what I did, and so what I did was I just recreated. I found this a script where it turns it back on at a reboot, and any reboot. So I really didn't want to reconfigure the whole setting, delete the LUN, and start over. I just wanted a quick workaround that continues to work. So instead of me every time it reboots or it goes through anything, because this is going to happen to the VM that I store here. So what I did was, and I don't have no VMs right now, but I did it on a VM. But I'm doing it directly to a host. So let's open up PowerShell first and test it, and then I'm gonna do a scheduler, task scheduler, so I can show you guys how that task scheduler is gonna do it. So I already have I already downloaded the script. It was a free script online, and what you have to do is you have to modify it, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did here. Let's bring this down for now. So first, of course, you gotta get the root cause, because your issue might be different. My issue was that for whatever reason, iSCSI wasn't connecting as soon as I started. My nic teams are okay, the connections okay, the SAN's okay. So it was just this part. I didn't want to reinstall it. I didn't want to remove the row. I didn't want to do anything, because then it's just gonna take longer. It can break other stuff, especially if you have tons of connections. So that's what if you have more than one or two connections. So let's go ahead and let me open up that script that I used. The first one, this is the one that worked. So on the script, the only thing you have to change is this right here. So this IQN, and I'm gonna put the description on the video, the actual copy of it, where it shows you where to change it. But this is not the one. So the one I changed was this one. So there's only three of them, 1, 2, 3, because it's gonna point back to the target. Once you get it going, once you save it, you know where your target is, your source. You're gonna need that. So okay, so right now it's off, you see. But if I run that script, I already know it's gonna turn it back on, because I did it at work, and I'm doing it here in the lab to have this as to how somebody else. So if somebody else goes through it, okay. So I got the wrong one, so I have two. Yeah, so I had to get the one I modified is 1, 2, 3. That's the one I changed. You have to put your IQN, or it's not gonna work, because they have to find the target, right? Everybody knows, you see, this is your target. Of course, you got to make sure that your configuration is matching. This needs to match your LUN on your dell storage or Synology storage, wherever you use. I use Synology at home. At work, I use dell. But you have to make sure this matches up. This is very important. And then your target, of course, your target changes, because it changes on every different every storage unit you're gonna get. Okay, so let's go back right here. let's continue. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that PowerShell script should connect the target right here. It's still inactive. Okay, so it failed. Let's see why. I don't know why it failed. It shouldn't fail because I just used it. Okay, there we go. Look, I just had to close it out. Connect. I don't know. Let me see. This says the target has already been logged. Okay, that's fine. That's not a big error. But look, right here, it changed to connect. So that's what I wanted. And if I go into my initiator, look, here it goes. It's right here, failover cluster. So now it's back, right? But if I do a reboot, it's going to go back to inactive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, this is the second part of it. Let's go to task scheduler, and by now, let's run it as admin. Everybody should know how to use task scheduler. If you don't, take a different video on that. We're going to add this scheduler to target this script to run this at our boot up. That's exactly what's going to happen. So right here, general, let's put Reconnect iSCSI target. Okay, description, you can add your own description. I noticed that it has to be an admin, of course, of the either local admin or a service account that has admin rights. You have to put run whenever users logged in or not, because by the time it boots up, what's going to happen is the initiator should turn on as soon as before the nic. So that way they kind of work hand on hand. So it needs to turn on, and that's how it works. Run with highest privilege. Okay, that's all the settings you need on the general. Triggers. Let's go create a new one, and then we're gonna do startup. And then I'm gonna do 60 seconds. That'll be enough for when after it boots up the system and all that. And make sure, and then enable this. Actions. This is where we're gonna point. Startup. We're gonna point. It's gonna be a PowerShell script. PowerShell. We're gonna use PowerShell. So let's. I believe that's under. Windows 32, System 32, and then PowerShell. Where's PowerShell? Oh, I know. So it's Windows, and then it's I should have had it ready. I wrote it down somewhere, but it's okay because where is it at? Windows PowerShell version 1, and here's the exe file. So this is going to launch it, right? This needs to be exactly what has to. Now here, this is your path of your script. Let's open up. I put it under. I like to put my scripts on the root because I don't want any redirection, any crossfire, anything. If you put it under other systems, be careful on that. So script. Remember, you select the one that you know is going to work. Oops. The one that you tested after. So I'm gonna get the exact path. I don't want no mistakes. So we copy this whole path. Okay. Now you got the path, you got this. Okay, so let's see. Okay. This is where you're gonna make sure you put your admin credentials. Oh, wait a minute, I missed one part. Two parts actually. So let's go back. So we did the action, that was the path. Conditions, we want to remove this. Start the task only if the computer's on AC power. Nope, remove that. Settings, allow tasks to be run on demand. Run the task as soon as possible. Okay, 1 minute, and then stop the task if it runs more than three. Oh, you don't need this check. This is exactly what you need. History, you don't need anything. Then you save it. You already put your credentials in here, so you should be good. I'm trying to speed up because we're on a 15 minute oh, oh, 15-minute policy. Okay, here it goes again. Make sure you put your credentials. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's ready. Now, of course, in the future, if you fix this issue, then you can just disable it. But it's ready to go. That's it. Uh, so if I reboot the computer, which I don't want to reboot it right now, but uh, I already turned it on. I'll show you guys it's on. That PowerShell is working, and I'll put the PowerShell on because it's connected. I'm gonna put it on the down in the bottom. We're good on our iSCSI initiator. We're not gonna test nothing because my drive's here. I'll just show you guys. Let's go. Of course, the last thing that script also brings it online. So, and we can check here. Disk, hard drive partitions. It's right here. See, this is the 500 gigabit that I created for my failover for my 3 servers. You have to have, if you're gonna do failover, that's another topic. But if you're gonna real quick, if you're gonna do failover, you need to have storage at the same space because of the resources. That's the way failover works. So it's online, it's healthy. That's all I need to know. Hopefully, this helps somebody. Hey,